Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Sandhamang Munirajas Sunantu Sagga Mokkadang Dhamma Savana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalu Ayang Badanta Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Tanhaya Jayati Soko Tanhaya Jayati Bhayang Tanhaya Vipamuntassa Natti Soko Kuto Bhayanti. Hello everyone. Today, as usually, I am delivering Dhamma talk at Ottawa Theravada Buddhist Vihara in Ottawa, in Canada. We are broadcasting all the Dhamma sermons throughout our social medias. Everybody can visit our sites, also our YouTube channel, and then you are able to watch and you are able to listen to all the Dhamma sermons that I have been delivering every Monday evening here in Canada. So discussing Dhamma, discussing doctrinal aspects, that is very important for our life to increase our doctrinal knowledge. That means what the Lord Buddha said that Kalena Dhamma Sakaccha, the discussion of doctrine at the suitable moment is giving us a lot of benefits. That is what said that Kalena Dhamma Sakaccha. And then also the Lord Buddha said discussion of the spiritual doctrinal aspects, that we can a lot of spiritual energies to our insight clarification. There are a lot of benefits that we can hearing and following and practicing these Dhamma sermons, because as a great ancient philosophy, the Buddhism is the utmost philosophy I have ever been heard in this planet to heal mental illnesses. The Lord Buddha analyzed all the mental status. That is what this Buddhist philosophy we are recognizing as modern psychology. When we are studying this division of mental situation, we can understand our mental situation for wellness of our life. That's why, in accordance with Buddhism, there are two ways to study Buddhism. The first one is Amisa Puja. That is what doing a lot of studies in accordance with Buddhism. You know, we can offer flowers, we can offer candles, various things. You know, we can offer alms givings. Such things we can do by using of our money or by offering anything for especially Buddhist monks or someone who do not have any sufficient amenities for their life. So we can offer them enough things to develop our meritorious deeds. The another way is, the Lord Buddha said, Patipatti Puja. That means practicing of this auspicious philosophy. You know, as a practical philosophy, the Buddhism is giving a lot of advantages for the audience. In 6th century, the Lord Buddha promulgated a lot of philosophical things, giving people to the healing methods, giving a lot of solutions to their mental illnesses. So that is what this Buddhism is. We are recognizing as universal truth. This is universal truth. That's why it was not decaying or it was not decline ever. The 500 more million people are following this great auspicious philosophy, because they are feeling when they are listening doctrine or when they are doing meditation, so they can feel what they are hearing or what they are doing with you know, like meditations or some types of meritorious activities in accordance with Buddhism. So they are feeling practically what they can gain from doing this auspicious career. As a practical religion, the Lord Buddha promulgated there are 4 types of truths to control their mental situation, mental illness, intentions. You know, it's like the mind looks like computer. You know, without coding, the computer will not working. It is same thing in happening to our inside of mind. When we are not thinking, there is no mind. The mind is always processing with a lot of intentions. There are a variety of intentions. That's what reason this diversity of human world. So a lot of philosophers are trying to give human resolutions to the human mind for healing, to control their mindset, to regulate human mindset. But the Lord Buddha had explained the actual situation of reality of this human life and this human world. Any types of problematic things can be resolved using of these 4 types of truths. That is what these 4 types of truth that we can understand practically when some problematic things are occurred to our life. I have explained actually the last Dhamma sermon, what is the first truth out of these 4 noble truths. The first one is Dukkha Arya Satcha, the suffering, the noble suffering. So we can describe all the words by words, all the things. Dukkha means suffering, Arya means noble, Satcha means truths. The noble, the suffering of noble truths. Dukkha Arya Satcha. So that means there are a lot of suffering thoughts arising to our inside mind that caused by various reasons, such as Jatipi Dukkha. It means the birthing is illness to our mind, or Jarapi Dukkha, decaying or declining of our body, and everything is going to be suffered to our mind. Illness, or there are 2 types of illnesses. The first one is body illness. The second types of illness is the mental illnesses. Vyadhipi Dukkha. Those types of all the diseases are going to be suffered all the human mind. The special thing is that we have to understand when we are practicing Buddhism as a philosophy, we are practicing all the regulations inside of our mind to change our inside, to change our inner peace, to increase mental awareness. That is what we are practicing this enormous, valuable Buddhism for our life. While we are increasing the knowledge of Buddhism, we have to control our mindset with the spiritual path without thinking negative ideas. That is what we are using those 4 types of noble truths to our life as equipments. As a doctor, as a great doctor, the Lord Buddha gave us the great impressive medicine, we can it call doctrine. Vejjopamo jinavaro saddhammo osadupamo. The Lord Buddha, he looks like the great doctor, great psychiatric, great counselor. He knew what happening in this world. He knew what's the real situation of all the human beings and all the universe. In 2000 years ago, actually, this ideology has come to human world. That's why the Buddha's era we can call the golden era. Golden era. So Buddhism was founded by the Gautama Siddhartha. It was unprecedented situation. That's what a lot of people are coming to hear these great auspicious Dhamma sermons. Even heavenly beings or devil, some brutal people are also consoling hearing of these Dhamma sermons, such as, Angulimala, the devil of Alavaka. Those types of brutal types of human could be understood, could be understand these inner peace Dhamma sermons for their lives to successful purposes. So after enlightenment of Lord Buddha, he wanted to prevail all the philosophy that he had understood after 6-year period of meditation. So at the moment, he was looking around to finding out who are the people able to understand this great doctrinal ideology. So, and then the Lord Buddha thought that there was 5 ascetics who helped to the Lord Buddha at the period of observing what are the real path, what are the real truth in this world at the period of studying or investigating, going to and finding a lot of teachers. The Lord Buddha had studied under guidance of so many teachers. After finishing under guidance of all the teachers' lessons, so he had went to by investigating by himself with his own knowledge, he found out this auspicious unprecedented doctrinal ideology to the world. The Four Noble Truths at the city of Varanasi, the forest of Isipatana, the place of a lot of deers are dwelling at the that place. That is what in this Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, that means the wheel of doctrine. That sutta revealing that place as Migadaya. That means a lot of deers are dwelling at that place. That's why we are calling that place the name of Migadaya. So there was 5 ascetics. We call them by namely Kondanya, Vappa, Baddiya, Mahanama, and Assaji. Those 4 ascetics was the first students of in this dispensation of Buddhism. So I want to explain these 4 types of noble truths very simple way, because there are very long sentences. It is like Dukkha Arya Satya. The second one is we can call Dukkha Samudaya Arya Satya. The third one would be Dukkha Nirodha Arya Satya. The fourth one is Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Patipada Arya Satya. It is very long. You know, everybody cannot memorize those very long Pali words. I want to explain only using of 4 words, those 4 types of noble truths. The first one, we can explain Dukkha Arya Satya is going to be problem. It's problem. The first one, we can contrast like problem. The second one would be Dukkha Samudaya Arya Satya. It means reason. The third one is Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Dukkha Nirodha Arya Satya. It means solution. The first one is Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Patipada Arya Satya. So there are I think 6 more words to the 4th regulation, the 4th noble truths, the 4th one. So I can give you very simple word for that. It is path. It is path. I'm going to say again those 4. The first one is problem. The second one is reason. The third one is solution. The fourth one is path. Those 4 words is very easy to memorize everybody's mind. So we can practice those 4 when we are when we are facing to any types of problematic intentions, any types of distracting mental intentions, that we can use 4 simple words to find out very good responses. When problem is arising to our mind, at once we have to use to think about what is this problem, why these problems are arising to our mind. It would be reason, it's like where we are living, or what we are doing, or what we are eating, or who are the people we are talking with. Those types of reasons would be arising any types of mental negative intentions. That's why we have to analyze why these types of mental sufferings are arising to our mind. Considering of the cause of suffering ideas, we can find what's the reason for our mental negativities. What was the reason? What's the reason? What would be basic cause to our mental suffering? So that's why we have to all the way practice these 4 simple words to our life. Without practicing, we cannot suddenly find out what is the reasons. So accepting awareness of mental illnesses, it would be caused very damage to our spiritual path, or our inner peace, or our peaceful life. That's why the Lord Buddha always advise us to do this Buddhism for our whole life. As much as we can, we have to practice Buddhism throughout our lifetime. Without practicing of Buddhism, we cannot gain any new things to our mind. That is why the great Lord Buddha said that na chintayanto puriso visesam adhigacchati. Someone who are not thinking new thoughts, they are the people who are not going to on straight head. They are the people who are going to backward. That is what all the time we are describing. Buddhism is not pessimistic religion. Buddhism is optimistic religion. It means Buddhism is positive philosophy. Buddhism is not negative philosophy. We have to open our mind. We have to live with open heart. If we are living with honesty, the results would be giving us with good repercussions. That's why The Lord Buddha said, the inner honesty, the inner integrity, the inner tranquility, inner equanimity, those types of positive, calmful intentions giving us a lot of benefits for our life. And then the problematic situations are decaying all the way from our life. That's what we want to. If you want to live with happily, you have to live without harming others. That is what main purpose of Buddhism. It looks like you can see the bees are finding out their foods without harming flowers. That is the method. Living with happiness mind without thinking of craving thoughts would be giving a lot of mental peaceful situation for the human mind. Every individuals who are living in this world, they are finding happiness with doing variety of jobs. Everybody finding out happiness. Nobody want to live with sorrowful thoughts. Nobody wants to live with lamentation. Nobody wants to live with mental regretful thoughts. All the individuals do not want to live with poor life. Everybody are finding benefits. It would be inner benefit or physical benefits. The Buddhism is for inner benefits. Someone who are developing inner benefits, they are the people who are able to find out physical benefits. They are trying to do new things. They are the people who are trying to do new experiments. They are the people who are finding out new strategies, new tactics for how to do this one, how to do this one, how to create new things. That is what Buddhism gives us, the new ideologies to the human mind. All the suffering, the Lord Buddha said that all the mental sufferings caused by craving. That is what I have preached one stanza, one Dhamma poem at the beginning of my Dhamma sermon. Tanhaya jayati soko, tanhaya jayati bhayang, tanhaya vippamuttassa, natti soko kuto bhayang. The tanha, that means thirsty, or another word is craving. For mental thirsty is the reason for every mental negativities. There are a lot of mental negativities, hatred, illusion, greediness, or lamentation, or dissembling, or arrogance, or agitating, or any weaknesses, any drawbacks in our mindset. So all those negativities caused by thirsty. The human are collecting a lot of things what they do not want, and also people are keeping away what they really want. That's what we have to understand. Actually, what is the things we want, needs? We have to recognize wants and needs. There are very different words, meaning wants and needs. That's why we have to understand the meaning of in this life. What are the things we want? What are the things we do not want? What are the things we have to follow? What are the things we do not want to follow? Sarancha sarato nyatva asarancha sarto. That's what I have explained in simply. The awareness of our inner thirsty is giving more reasonable way to find out what are the causes. It will going through our mental intentions. So in the Lord Buddha, while the Lord Buddha explaining those 4 types of truths, had explained in second one, dukkha, samudaya, ariya satcha. Dukkha mean, I have already said that dukkha means suffering. The second one is dukkha, ariya. Ariya mean noble. Samudaya, that means cause or reason. Dukkha, samudaya, ariya. Satcha mean truths. The noble truths of cause of suffering. That is what all the mental sufferings are arising to our mind caused by craving, thirsty. We have to understand these thirsty intentions. In one of the Sanskrit scholar who said that great stanza, Jirante jirate danta, jirante jirate kesha, jirante jirate sarvang, trushnaika tarunayate. All the things which is decaying, teeth are decaying all the way until death. All our hair decaying until our death. All the things which is we are using for our life, such as all the things, all stuffs that we are using for our life as amenities for our lives, all things are decaying until our death. Whenever, wherever they are staying, they are going to be decayed. But the thing is that we have to understand what is the craving is not going to decaying. Craving is all the way growing up. This looks like this looks like young life. The thirsty intentions are dwelling inside of our mind as young life. It is not going to all age. That is what we have to awareness of these harmful, these decliningful, these destroy distraction of our mindset. These types of thirstyful thoughts that we have to all the way escape from our mindset. We have to neglect, we have to reject all the bad negative thoughts from our mind with using of our mindfulness thoughts. Yoniso manasikara. That is what Lord Buddha used the word for mindfulness. With practicing mindfulness meditation, that we can understand mental thirstyful intentions, what types of mental bad intentions are rising to our mind, or when we are facing to those types of negative thoughts are rising to our mindset, that we can understand with using of mindfulness meditation. What an amazing concept to the human mind. What amazing resolutions that the Lord Buddha promulgated to the human world to console our all the mental bad intentions. You know, those types of thirsty, those types of craving thoughts are caused to all the mental diseases such as anxiety or frustration or bipolar or distraction or depression, all the mental illnesses caused by these craving intentions, craving ideas. The using of meditation giving us to inner peace, inner happiness, escaping of all the mental illnesses that I have named in before. The Buddhism is the Lord Buddha had been explaining all the reasons that cause to increase our mental happiness, such as very great thoughtful, impressive, immense ideologies that the Lord Buddha said, such as Four Noble Truths and Middle Path, or 7 types of enlightenments, the variety of philosophical lessons that the Lord Buddha promulgated throughout his life for the human beings, all who are suffering with mental illnesses, their lack of awareness of their mindset. So, in accordance with Four Noble Truths, the craving is the one of the the worst thing arising to our mindset that we have to awareness of this thirsty, because that is arising without inviting or without using of any strategy or without using of any mental awareness. Suddenly this craving coming to our mindset. After coming this thirsty, it would be harming throughout our metempsychosis. It would be harming throughout our life. It is destroying actually supramundane and mundane lives. As a human beings, we are believing the next life. We are rebirthing. That's why we have to give our very good awareness for looking at our inside mindset. We have to self-regulate inside of our mind. We have to control our mindset. We have to control our inside thoughts. A lot of thoughts are arising to our inside mind, but we do not want to active all the thoughts by using of this long pattern body. We do not want to recommend all the thoughts. Just keep away all the thoughts. Just keep, you do not want to keep trying to active all the thoughts. It looks like, river. The rivers are all the way floating a lot of water to the sea. But we have to look all the water while we are sitting at the edge of river. That's the same method we have to use. We have to, it looks like while we are sitting off in front of the door at our house, we have to look at who are the people going through to our inside of home or to outside of our home. We can see when we are sitting, if we are sitting at the in front of door of our house. That is same method. We have to awareness of our all the thoughts, what types of mental thoughts are arising to our mind. This is thirsty, this is craving thoughts, this is mental negative thoughts, this is bad one, this is good one. We can categorize, we can analyze all the mental ideologies, all the mental, which means we are calling in Abhidhamma Chetasika, Chaitasika. That means thoughts. The thoughts are all the way proceeding inside of our consciousness. The consciousness is the main place. It looks like chip. It looks like hard drive. All the memory are stabilizing this place. So all the things are recognizing by using of 5 organs: eye, nose, tongue, body, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. All the five organs are trying to give all the recognition of the outside things to inside consciousness. These are good things, these are bad things, these are things what we are going to do the next. They're like that. So the Lord Buddha said that be awareness of these 5 organs. All the way you have to awareness of these 5 organs, because these 5 organs are the reasoning for to build up consciousness. It looks like we have to put we have to breathe all the way throughout our lifetime to live. Without breathing, nobody can live. That is the same way. Without using awareness, you cannot live happily. If you want to live with happily, if you want to live with happiness, you have to all the way practice awareness, self-awareness, self-controlling. You have to control your soul. If you cannot control your mindset, you are the people who are not going to build up your happiness inside of your mind. There are a lot of things that you can collect from outside, such as money or the stuff, such foods. There are a lot of things that you can collect, you can accumulate from using your hands, legs, right? You can use your money, you can buy foods, but you cannot buy good thoughts by using of mind. So that's why we have to self-regulate our consciousness by our own way. The Lord Buddha gave us a lot of resolutions, a lot of benefits. This is what a great ideology to the human world, that is giving us the huge variety of gigantic benefits for every human beings, not considering of what is the language is speaking, or what's the language, or where the people who are living, wherever people are living, or what types of lifestyle if they have. The Lord Buddha never ever considered the nation wise, the language wise, the country wise. This is universal truth. This goes to every human happiness. This is the generating positive thoughts inside of our mind. The only thing we have to self-awareness for our inside thirsty, our inside craving thoughts, escaping, leaving those types of negative craving, thirsty intentions from anybody's mind. That's the way that's the way to find out resolutions for all the problematic things, all the sufferings. The second noble truth is going to be find out what is the reason of mental negative thoughts. It will be craving. That is what I tried to explain today in my Dhamma sermon for everybody who can listen this great Dhamma sermon from YouTube while I broadcasting this Dhamma sermon from Ottawa Theravada Buddhist Vihara in Canada. So you can give comment us if you have any problems, you can comment below. So that is great to hear your problems. That is great to give resolutions for your problems. So anyway, finally, I'm going to wrap up my Dhamma sermon. Thank you so much for hearing this great, unprecedented Dhamma sermon for everybody. Thank you again for hearing this Dhamma sermon. Let's transfer all the merits which is we have collecting of listening this doctrinal spiritual Dhamma sermon. I'm going to transfer all the merits for all the heavenly beings. So may they protect everybody's life. May they protect everybody. May they attain ultimate truth of peaceful Nibbana. Thank you so much. Akasatta ca bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu loka sasanang. Akasatta ca bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu loka sasanang. Akasatta ca bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu loka sasanang. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.